friend John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Baker Street as recorded by Gerry Rafferty on guitar. Now this is an incredible song. We're going to start off with the first section that has that little flute intro with some sort of jazzier sounding chords. Then we're going to go into that classic saxophone hook, and I'm going to break down a main guitar part through the entire thing. Now keep in mind, I'm going to be referencing the radio edit of this version. It's about a 4.5-minute version as opposed to the longer 7-minute version. But this is going to get you through that radio version note for note, and I'm going to break it down for you step by step. But real quick, before we dive in, if this is the first video of mine you've seen and you haven't picked up my fretboard guide yet, I've got a gift for you. I put together this incredibly useful one-page PDF that shows you the 5 chords and scales that you need to know to map out the entire fretboard. And this is a system that I use for playing in any style, anywhere on the neck. And I want to give it to you completely for free. All you got to do to grab your copy is go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can use the first link down below as my gift to you. So hope you enjoy that. And with that said, let's break down this amazing song. Let's break down how to play Baker Street as recorded by Gerry Rafferty on guitar. Now there's 4 main sections. The first one we're going to learn is the intro, and this has some jazzier chords at the top with that flute feature. It's a 4-bar chord progression. Here's what I'm going to play. A 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're using 3 chords here, and they're all what I call slash chords, meaning they have like a triad and then a different bass note than the root note in it. So the first chord is G over A. And the way I play that is the 5th fret of the low E with my ring finger, then mute the 5th string, then play the 5th fret of the 4th string, then the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Now I'm muting strings 5 and 1 just by lightly touching those strings with my fretting hand. That's the first chord. Then we'll go to E flat over F. And you play that like this. We're just going to take our index finger and cover 4 strings at the 3rd fret. So we'll bar all those, and then we'll add our middle finger to the 4th fret on the 2nd string. Then we're going to go to F over G. And that's just like the G over A chord, but it's down 2 frets. And that chord is going to go twice. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then that repeats 3 times for the intro. Last time. Then we have that big sax hook that comes in. Right, and we go into the sax hook. Here we're going to play this. Then we're into the verse there. So for the sax hook, and this comes back throughout the song, and it's also used for the guitar solo as well, we're going to start on a D chord. That's going to go for 1.5 bars. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then on beats 3 and 4 in the second measure, we're going to go 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have those hits there on 3, 4. Now the chord that I'm playing is like the F over G that we used at the beginning, but I take off that middle finger. It's really a G7 sus4 sound. So I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E, 3rd fret of the 4th string, the open 3rd string, and then the 1st fret on the 2nd string. 1, 2, just 2 strums there. 3, 4, then back to D. Then again. From there we go to C for a bar, and then A sus4 for a bar. That's from the 5th string down, open, 2, 2, 3, open. Then G7 for 2 bars actually here. So that's just a typical folk chord here. You could play the bar if you want that, but I think it's the easiest to go 3, 2, open, 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 1. Okay, strumming wise here, I'm just going down, down, up, up, down, up. You know, that's the main strumming pattern. Then in the measures where I have like 3, 4, I'll use quarter notes there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then main pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, then main pattern. So again, imagine this melody going on top. Okay, then from here, we go to the verse section. So that's the sax hook. So you're halfway through, you've got the intro and the sax hook. Now we're gonna go to the verse. All right, so this is where the vocal comes in, and here we're gonna play the easiest way. I'll show you an easy way first. We're gonna play just A for 4 bars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then E minor, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and G, then D, and you can do this little lick. That's D to a D sus4. I'm just adding my pinky there. Back to D. Okay, so that would be a basic way. Here it is one more time, just staying on that A for the first 4 bars, that one shape. Then E minor, G, D, sus, back to D. Okay, that's sort of like level 1. Now, level 2, you can do this little walking sort of blues figure like this. So here's kind of a crazy way of playing this I thought of. Here you've got the A, right? And you could play this. Then we go to what looks like an A minor, but up 2 frets. So that's open 4, 4, 3. It's really a B minor over A. And then an A7 here. Open 5, 6, 5. So I'm moving. Think about blues changes like, right? It's just a bluesy figure. Now I did this thing where I kept my fingers all on the strings. So I played like an A like this. It looks almost like an A minor, but I bring that index up. Definitely not a normal way of playing it, but it actually works really nice for the song. E minor, G. Here it is again. All right, from here we go to the pre-chorus, and this is the last section. The lyric reference here is, used to think that it was so easy. Here's what that sounds like. Used to think that it was so easy. We're back. Right, we're back to the sax hook there. So there's some cool changes here. What happens is we go to a D minor 7. Used to think that it was A minor 7. You can do this little, take that finger off. So it's D minor 7 to A minor 7. That's just going with the melody. This A minor 7 looks like your typical A minor. You just take that finger off to make it a 7th. Then go to C. G, then to D. Then D7. Then it goes again, D minor 7. A minor 7. D minor, then A minor 7. Then again, C. Now this time, a little variation. Instead of going to G, you go to G over B. And then A. So cool. That G over B is just the middle strings there. 2, open, open, 3. Then A. Then that chord we used in the sax hook, G7 sus4. So the whole pre-chorus played as one piece sounds like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Used to think that it was so easy. Sax hook. So as you can see, that is an incredible tune. I mean, there's so much in there, from the jazzier chords at the top to sort of the bluesy walking chords and the verse to the incredibly epic sax hook. So take your time with this and know that it definitely is more of an advanced lesson. Those are not just typical, your very first chords, like playing just, a one finger C chord or something like that. This is definitely more advanced. So if you're having a hard time, just be patient, and you can always take some of those more advanced chords and get rid of some of the lower notes. So you can always just play like the top part of the chord, and that'll make it easier for you. And to help you even more, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is, again, an incredibly useful, just one-page PDF. And it's just a little bit of a brain dump of like how I think about this stuff on the guitar neck. It's going to show you 5 chords and 5 scales. And once you learn those, you will have a system for playing anywhere on the neck. It works for any style. All you got to do is go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can click the first link down below and you can get your copy completely for free. Next, before you go, leave a comment. Let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here on the channel next. As always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, and we'll see you in another video real soon.